So I thought I'd read this on a Kotaku article one day, but the FGC is canceled? Well, not really canceled, more like delayed a bit. So because of events happening around the world, a lot of FGC events have been delayed, pushed back. Some have outright been canceled the day before the event. And this isn't just in the FGC, this is in esports and just big gatherings in general. So what I want to talk about in this video is why this is happening very briefly, how this could affect the FGC going forward, and how Netcode might be the solution to all this. So we all know what the problem is, but what I really want to talk about is why this causes events to be canceled or pushed back. And the thing is that it's just a huge potential PR nightmare. If this problem happens at one of these events, there's going to be lawsuits, there's going to be news coverage saying, okay, gamers are once again trying to ruin the world with their disgusting habits. And even if you decide to push through with the event, you need to put things in place to keep everyone safe. So you need to give out hand sanitizer, you need to have temperature screening, you need to have health declaration forms, you need to give out face masks. And even if you do all that with all that extra expense, then you need to see if people are even going to turn up, because people are wary, they're scared, they're not going to probably show up to the event. You know, the Smash moms aren't going to want little Johnny catching a fever playing those damn kiddio games. So despite all the potential lost revenue and lost deposits and refunds and all those expenses, I do expect events to just continuously keep getting canceled throughout this time. So despite what a lot of people say, there is a bit of money in the FGC. So the rise of the Pro Tours has basically led to a creation of a sort of gig economy. So basically, tournament organizers, you know, if they can run a Pro Tour event, they can get some sponsorship money and they get the attendees. Hopefully they can hire some people to run the event, manage the event. You know, they give business to the local community or the hotel that they run the event at. But I think the people that get most affected by this are the content and production people. So these are the people doing the streams or creating videos or doing commentary. They really get affected by these events getting canceled because there's no longer that stable income coming in. So this is also going to affect pro players as well, because pro players rely on teams and sponsorships to do what they do. And these teams and sponsors are probably going to have to tighten their budgets this year, because aside from the stock market crashing, there's also less opportunities for them, because if there's no streams, there's no viewership for their brand, there's no events, there's no foot traffic to buy their products. So what you're probably going to see is a lot of commentators and pro players and streamers producing a lot more content. So welcome y'all to the YouTube game. If you need hookups for thumbnails, let me know, get your clickbait game up. But in all seriousness, you're probably going to see some of these players actually even diversify into other games. Like I know personally, I really enjoy watching Fudo's Apex Legends streams. So if you haven't seen it yet, Capcom finally addressed that whole community netcode patch situation. They released their own netcode patch, and basically what this did is it did improve the netcode, but it also disabled the community patches. And I think this is the right move because it's unfair to PS4 players and people who don't have the patch. And Ono has also stated that, you know, he's going to keep watching feedback, or at least the dev team's always watching feedback, and they want to give people the best experience possible. And this is really important because the Intel World Open qualifiers are starting. These are online only. Even though they have their own funky rules, it's really important that the netcode works for these. So the reality is that the FGC is going to have to live online for the next few months. And this isn't something that is new. There's been online leagues for Pro Tours before. But I think we should take a look at the past and take some inspiration for that, for some new and unique content for the FGC. So back in Super Street Fighter 4 days, there was a stream that was called Peaceful J. This was like in the early days of Twitch. And it was a 24/7 stream. It was basically just a lobby that anyone could play in. So you would have pro players kind of show up and run streaks, and then this unknown would beat them and knock them off. And eventually there would be showcase or exhibition matches that would happen. So Panda X Gaming actually took this to the next level and had these ultimate fight nights. You know, eventually these had packages and commentators and everything. And I think that's something that we should really bring back for this generation. Now, right now we do have some stuff like the Geico Gaming League and even community run leagues, like our Street Fighter has the online local. and there's also Ronin Rumble. There's little things for other games, and these are great, but let's also try and experiment with some exhibition, showy type stuff. So there's so many more streamers, so many more content creators in FGC that someone could collaborate, work together, and create a great, amazing looking online exhibition. You know, the commentators don't need to be in the same place. The players don't need to be in the same place. It can all be done and look pretty great. I guess what I'm saying is that we need to bring God's Garden into the 2020s. So I just want to wrap up this video by saying that if there's any top players or content creators or commentators that you enjoy, if you see them streaming or putting up YouTube videos, you know, subscribe, give them a donation, turn off that ad block, give them a subscription, whatever you can to help them out. I'll throw some that, you know and I enjoy in the description. And I gotta ask, what are some of the creators that you like? What are some people that you wish you saw more content out of? And have your FGC plans changed at all this year? Has there been any events that you can't make it out to anymore? And what do you think of online exhibitions? Do you think that they can be legit, or is the FGC only really good if it's there in person and raw? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoy this video, give a like. And if you have any tips to get those secret toilet paper supplies, you know, make sure to subscribe. Let me know. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.